September we met, I can tell by your smile.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I want to say hi. Welcome to Dupree TV. I also want to say thank you for the over 100 subscribers. We made it over 100. We made it over 100. So next is up 1,000. Get it up there. Also, I want to say, I know that I've been gone for a minute. I had a lot going on, I am going to start making this a real priority, but because I have, until, I get monetized, listen, my real life is going to come first. Until, I get to where I need to be on here. I still love y'all. I just got some other things going on. But, also, this is going to be the last of my story times. And the reason is because I have a lot of stories. I do. However, a lot of them cannot be watered down and PG'd, and censored for YouTube. And for that, I will be no longer doing story times after, I have 3 more. This one I'm telling you today, and 2 more after this. So tell me down in the comments what it is you think that I should talk about next. Like, what should we talk about next? Heck, advice columns, anything. Just comment down in the comment section. Let me know what it is that y'all want to talk about. So today I'm gonna be telling you a story about my high school experience and how a girl wanted to fight me because I gave her a dirty look. So here we go. Okay, I went to a high school in Queens. I started actually in October. Because I had surgery that summer, and the surgery didn't go as planned, and I ended up really messed up. So I wound up having to go to school in October. I started school October 21st, I think, or October 13th, one of those days. Went to school, got adjusted. My mom took me, actually. She took me to school my first day. And a girl came up to me, and she's like, "Are you so-and-so's cousin?" Because at the time, me and my cousin had went to school together. And I'm like, "Yeah." Now, mind you, the girl came up to me, like, all nice and stuff like that, right? So I'm nice back, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get no weird vibes from her or nothing. So she's like, "Oh, okay." So went throughout the day. Day was good. It was cool. Met some people. They seemed cool or whatever. Go home, talk about my day with my mom or whatever like that. Come back to school the next day. I'm getting ready to go to class. I'm walking out the elevator because we had elevators and stairs. I took the elevator because I'm lazy. I come out the elevator, and my cousin and her friend is walking down the hall and like, "Yo, who wanna fight you?" And I'm like, "Huh? Who wanna fight me? I don't know. I don't recall nobody saying that they wanted to fight me." Oh, well, my cousin's like, "Well, some girl wanna fight you, and I wanna know who it is." My cousin, she gonna be watching this anyway. She was the type to fight. Throw hands with anybody. So I was like, "Oh God, here we go. We just started. I just started. We're not gonna do this today. Was I scared? No, because I'm just like, I didn't do anything to nobody. I just started yesterday. So what's the problem? So she's like, somebody wants to fight you because they said you looked at them funny. Let me just say this. I'm not a smiling person all the time. Like right now I'm smiling because, I'm on camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to brighten up the mood. I don't look like this every day. My face is like this majority of the day. That does not mean I don't like you. That doesn't mean I have an attitude. That just means that's just how I am. I'm in that resting bee face a majority of the time. That's just me. So I'm like, wait. She said I gave her a dirty look. Who? I'm not knowing what I know now. It's the girl that asked me if I was if I was so and so's cousin. I'm like, wait. Now, mind you, the girl that told my cousin this, she's walking down the hallway with my cousin, and she's like, oh, I don't want to say anything. So, if you didn't want to say anything, you shouldn't have mentioned it in the first place. But then again, I thank you for that, because maybe I would have walked through the hallway and she would have, but at least I knew. So, at the time, I had a para. And if anybody doesn't know what a para is, it's a person that helps you throughout the day in school. I had a para because, I've always had a para. But this time they had to help me because I had surgery. The surgery that I had spinal surgery, so I couldn't bend down too much and stuff like that. So I needed help, putting my books in and out my locker and stuff like that. So I was walking around with her a majority of the day. So I'm like, okay, I have her here, but I'm not gonna always have her to walk me wherever I need to go. So something's gonna happen eventually. So that was that day. The next day, I'm still waiting for this so-called girl to come up to me and fight me. Never happened. Waited that day. Waited the next day. I basically waited my whole high school year. She never touched me. Matter of fact, we were in a class. We had class together. And we actually sat next to each other. And I believe it was geometry class. And we sat next to each other. And we was talking, well, not really talking, but talking about the subject that was going on in class. And it seemed, I didn't get no I want to fight you vibes then. Yes, I knew that she was probably like smirking and saying stuff, when I was in the hallway, because I just know things, because I know when people are laughing and stuff like that at me. But yeah, other than that, we never had much of a problem. Because it never happened. Nothing ever happened. And I'm still wondering to this day why, But then again, people are all talking no action as usual. So that was that. Yeah, a majority of the time I was around her. And I wasn't around her purposely just to see if she was going to do something. I was just around her because my friends was around her and they were all talking. So, we were around each other majority of the time. For some odd reason, it turned out to be that I gave her the answer of where my cousin was, which I never did because she never was talking to me. We weren't talking to each other. I didn't like her, she didn't like me, so we wasn't talking to each other. She directly asked that question towards the opposite direction. I'm sitting here, the other girl is sitting there. She's talking to, but yet that's what we do. We start stuff because we just want to start stuff, right? That happened. So let's go on to good old 11th grade. Let me just say this. And if you're young and you're watching and you're in high school, stay to yourself. You can have at least one friend, one or two, somebody that you can trust. Because I'm just gonna say this. People are fake. And high school will really, really, really show you how fake people really are. And it's sad. It's sad that you can go through freshman year, sophomore year with somebody, and then junior year, done. I don't know you. So, junior year got worse for me. I don't know why everybody decided to come at me in school. Like, I don't know. I understood probably the freshman year thing. But then it's like after my cousin left, it's like, oh, she ain't here no more, so we could try you. Cause she not here no more. You can't do nothing. You can't tell her nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing. Which is what y'all thought. And y'all lucky. Because if I really wanted to make that phone call, she would have popped up if she needed to. So yeah. So my friend, who I still consider a really good friend to me, she was with me throughout my first couple months of pregnancy or whatever like that. She was dating a guy who went to our high school. He was a senior when we were freshmen. And he basically talked to everyone, including me. Why, I don't know. So my friend started talking to him or whatever like that, and she told me that she was talking to him. I was just like, oh, that's cool. I was here for it. Do your thing. I had another friend who we are no longer friends. We are no longer friends. And I'm not the one to hold grudges. However, when I'm done with you, I'm just done. Because she was just too much at this point. So she starts talking to the same person that my friend was talking to. I told her, I said, listen, I love you, and I'm saying this as a friend. They're talking and they're dating. You might want to not do that. She said, oh, no, we're just friends. I said, okay, that's nice. But that's all it needs to be, because they're talking and you need to not do that. That's all I said. We go on a break. No, before the break. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. I told this girl to leave the boy alone. She doesn't show up to school one day. I'm calling her. Matter of fact, me and another friend is calling her. She's talking about how she can't come outside because he said he was going to do this, that, and that to her. Because of whatever reason. I'm trying to convince her to get out the house and come to school. Because he's not really about that life. Mind you, he's like 4'11". He's not about that life. And she still proceeds to say, no, I'm going to stay home. And she's panicking and she's crying. I'm trying to comfort her because I'm a friend. When I say went in on people, went in. Told business. Told a lot of business. Things that I never even knew. Things that I did know because things that were going on that were happening in front of my face. However, I'm not a messy person. I'm really not. I mind my business. I don't care what you're doing. I really don't. As long as you don't do it to me, I don't care. Now, things were being said like so-and-so steals. So-and-so is a a, a, a lady of the night. We're not gonna say the other word. And the other one is this, that, and the other thing. Great. I have nothing to do with that. Sorry, I don't. I don't know who wrote, I don't know who made this Facebook page. I don't know who had time for it. I'm gonna tell you one thing, profile picture was bad. She was bad. I don't know who she was. I don't know who to pick. Like I said, I don't got that much time. I got time for pettiness. However, I don't got time to be sitting and making pages about people who I considered my friend. So now everybody's mad at me. I go back to school. Matter of fact, when I went back to school, I didn't learn about the situation until after, because I went back to school and I tried to tap my friend, who was my friend at the time, and she's like, "Don't touch me." And I'm like, "What?" So I asked my other friend, I'm like, "What's her problem?" "Oh, something happened and something was said about her, and she thinks that it's you." That's when I learned what it was, and I seen the page. I did, and I was just like, wow. Wow, somebody had time on all of their hands to do this to somebody. They think it was me because I wasn't included in this situation. I wasn't included in nothing because whoever made this page clearly don't know me and don't know nothing about me, so they wasn't gonna say nothing. Of course not. Fine. So now she's mad, and I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. She's not talking to me. Okay, fine. So now her and her little friends, and I use that term very highly. Her and her little friends decide that they're gonna talk mess, and oh, that little club foot bitch. Let me explain something to you. This little club foot can do some things. Watch your tone, watch your mouth, okay? So I'm going to school. I'm not scared because the person, this girl, this individual was nothing to be scared of. So I went to school, went on about my day. Cause I'm sorry, she's not nothing to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss school today because she's mad at me. She may beat me up." No, sorry. So that happened. She was mad for the whole year. For the whole year. For the whole year. She was mad. Did I feel bad? A little bit. Then I go on Facebook, and this girl who I'm friends with on Facebook, who I'm no longer friends with now, she's like, I'm looking in the comments of whatever her and this other girl is talking about. She's like, "Oh, she's the one that told everybody that I was the one that made the page." Mind you, she didn't know me. She didn't know me from a can of paint. She didn't know me because we wasn't in the same part of school. We wasn't in the same section, so she didn't know me. So I'm just like, how do you say that I did something and you have no idea who you? We don't talk. You're not in my class. We don't talk. Nothing. Senior year. I'm just gonna say that at this point, I have at least 2 friends, which honestly, I'm not even mad at. I wasn't mad at it at all because it was just like, whatever, fine. Got 2 friends that stuck with me throughout this whole situation from when it happened and to now. 2 friends. So I had a project due. It was an end of the year project, and I had to present it in front of people. Whether I chose the people or the teacher chose the people, there were people that I did not choose. There were people that were there because there was teachers that asked, can they come to the presentation, because I guess they had nothing else to do with their class. So one of the girls who was talked about in this Facebook rant the year before is sitting in, well, yeah, the audience technically. Mind you, my mother's there. Okay. And I know that she saw this all going on. The girl is sitting in with everybody else, kikiing and hee and laughing. Do I know what she was laughing about? Yeah and no, because honestly, I really didn't care, because this is a girl who ain't got it all, and I don't care if she sees it, because she doesn't. She doesn't. I mean, we talk now. I'm gonna say that we do. However, it's not all up there. So when she was kikiing and laughing and ha ha ha, I didn't think nothing of it. However, my mother and the para, mind you, I have a new para at this point. She from the hood, so she's like not with it. She don't think nothing's funny. But it's nothing. It's fine. So while she's kikiing and laughing, I'm still doing my presentation, still talking about my stuff or whatever like that. Presentation's over. My mom was like, "Oh, you did good, yada yada." Great. My parents was just like, "What was she laughing at?" I don't know. Don't care. So now, who called me Clubfoot? Okay. They're calling me talking about, oh, you ain't low. We know that you did it. You ain't low. I just explained to this girl 2 weeks before. We were just fine. We were just great. Now I'm sitting here explaining to you again, and this girl is talking about she want to do this to me, that, which we know neither one of y'all hearts don't be like that. It's okay. So now I'm forced to call my cousin. Something that I ain't want to do, because I know at the time my cousin ain't like this no more. She got kids now, so she's not like this no more. But at the time, she was about that life, and I had to make that phone call and let her know. Listen, this is what someone said. Listen, I'm not the type to. I'm not scared of anybody. However, if I got backup, I'm gonna use it, and I had backup at the time, so I used it. So yeah, I wasn't slick. So she called them, and they're talking smack and all this other nonsense, and that was that. That was the end of that. I start college. This same girl, who I, thought we were cool and got over it, now she's at my college. Great. I don't think she saw me. She never saw me, I don't think. And if she did, she probably never paid attention to me, which is fine. We went to school. I went to school with her. I went to school with one of the girls who started the mess in sophomore year, that tried to always want to talk about, hey girl. No, we not here no more. We was here during my Sweet 16. However, we ain't here no more. We not here no more. So, I want to let everybody know. I just want to give advice to girls who are probably in this situation, or if you're starting school, stay to yourself, because everybody's fake at this point. Not everybody, but there are going to be people that are fake, and they're going to sit in your face and smile in your face and kiki with you and act like they like you, and they really don't. So it's best to stay to yourself. Don't let nobody, make you feel no type of way. Don't let nobody make you feel no type of way about who you hang with or whatever like that. Be your own person, and don't be a follower either, please. It's not cool. Just make the best of your high school career, because you gotta be happy. You have to be happy. You gotta be happy, because these people, let me tell you something. Everybody, like I said, everybody's not your friend. So, good luck if you are starting high school next year. If you're in high school now, I guess you're doing good. If you aren't, watch this video. Just stay to yourself, or find somebody that you know is on your level. Please. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. So, like I said, there's gonna be a few more story times after this. I want to know, what it is that you guys want to talk about after. I have 2 more to do. I want to jump into something else. And the only reason why I'm coming by you all guys with this is because you are the people that support me, and because, I don't just jump into something and y'all are like, where does this come from? I just want to get y'all input, because y'all are my supporters. And I really want to start calling like a name as well. I feel like at 130 subscribers at this point, y'all should get a name. So comment down below what you think your name should be, because I think y'all deserve it. Y'all got me 130 subscribers, okay? Yes. Now, I'm trying to get to 1,000, like I said. So, if you like this video, thumbs up. Comment below, your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts on, your high school experience. Also, what you think we should talk about next. Like, what should we jump into next? And subscribe, like, share this video. Peace.
September we met. I could tell by your smile.